Welcome everyone to Business on Demand. Yes, it is packed in here. We have over 400 something people on, and I'm so appreciative, I'm so grateful that y'all took the time out of your busy schedule to check this out. Again, my name is Tadero Jarrett, and I'm presenting Business on Demand. 5 revolutionary steps to immediately get anything you want in your business and life. There's not going to be a lot of fluff in this webinar. There's going to be things that will transform your life, not because of somebody told me that, is because I lived it. Now, who's this for? Who's this webinar for? Now, if you want to build a business of your own, this is for you. If you want to make 6 figures per month, this is for you. If you're tired of living the same mundane life, it's like Groundhog Day. It's the same boring thing over and over and over again. This is for you. If your current business have lost its allure, is the thing that gave the vibrance, this is for you. If you're tired of the rat race, this is for you. If you struggle to get clients and customers consistently day in and day out, this is for you. If you want amazing increase in your business and life, this is for you. In the next 45 to 60 minutes, you're going to discover how to generate business on demand. Instantly take your monthly income from 4 figures to 6 figures per month. My promise to you is this sensational step-by-step strategy for transforming your life financially, emotionally, and professionally. There is nothing for sale, but stick with me to the end of the webinar, and I'll guarantee you'll love your cool gift. It'll show you how to make about 20K in a weekend. Does this sound like you? Are there times when you have an abundance of clients and customers? It's like you can't do any wrong, and then the next month, it's dried up. You get 40, 50 customer clients one month, and the next month you get 2. You got bills to pay, you may have employees to pay, and it's just so inconsistent, and you're tired of dealing with it. Do you want to start a business, but you just don't know where to start? You know that you deserve a better life, but you just don't know how to get there. Do you see other people succeed in business and life, and you're like, what is their secret? How do I do it? How can I get that? You failed several businesses and just want to be successful once in your life. Once you want to be able to take care of yourself and your family and your friends. Just once. You want to succeed in business, but don't have the support or mentor to guide you. You have an idea. You don't know if it's a good idea. You don't know how to validate it. You don't know how to turn that idea into a business. This is for you. You don't have a way to package your information to sell it at a premium price. You're stuck at selling products for between $27 and $197. Or you love what you do, but you grind at it so much, 60, 70 hours a week, that all the joy is gone. You want to be free. You want to be free from the headache and pain of continuing trying to find customers and clients and have to deal with all these things. You just want to be free and make money at your leisure. Does this sound like you? You probably haven't figured out, but the real problem is you haven't made these powerful shifts in your life. That's the real problem. Once you make these shifts, you gain control of your life, your business, be able to create income out of thin air. Any and everything you want in business will be able to generate on demand. A little bit about me. I served in the United States Air Force for about 9 years. I'm a serial entrepreneur, author, and writer. I actually have a book on Amazon showing people how to get out of student loan debt. I have built and in the process of selling to businesses currently right now. And that started back in 2013 around December. I always know I wanted to build and sell businesses. I just didn't know how. Now, I've been failing as an entrepreneur for 20 plus years. Right. I know. How did I continue to do that? How did I continue to go through? It was persistence and determination, because a lot of people would have given up a long time ago, but I did not. So 20 plus years of trial and error. So I have done everything you can imagine, from MLM to door to door, anything you can think of. I have done it. I've written books, I've created programs, but my life, my business did not come together until these 5 shifts was implemented into my life. And the way I came upon these 5 shifts was the 20 plus years of heartache and pain. Those years going through a divorce, those years going through bankruptcy, those years going through no one helping me. No one gave me a hand at anything. So everything started to come together for me in the last several few years. Again, at the end of 2013, I know I want to build and sell businesses, so I reached out and on Twitter and found email addresses of some of the top serial entrepreneurs that sold at least 4 to 5 businesses, and I contacted them and see what was their process, how did they do it. Some of them I didn't hear from for months, and that was okay. But I stayed persistent. I emailed them once a week. They emailed me back. February, I had a idea of what I wanted to do. I seen bigger companies buying fraudulent protection for businesses. So I was like, okay. They were buying smaller companies for like billions of dollars. So like, I can do that. Again, I have no background in that whatsoever. I have no background in building software. I had no capital. I had none of that. Only thing I know is what I wanted to do. I had gumption and a never say die attitude. That's all I had. So I got started in February of 2014. I started contacting companies and revealing the pain that they were having in their business. I was like, okay, I talked to several companies, figured something out. And I was like, okay, if you like this idea, if this will solve your pain, pay me $2,500 and you can get in. And 10 companies paid me $2,500. I took that money and hired a developer to actually build a bare bones type of product service. I had no capital. Again, I had no background in this industry whatsoever. I felt accomplished once I sold those companies. Oh, that's great, man. I've never been able to do anything like this. I sold 10 companies, but I was like, man, I hate selling. I was like, man, I really, really hate it. So I was like, I know my end goal is to sell this to a larger company later down the road. Why can't I try now? So I started connecting. I started to communicate with bigger companies. Lo and behold, I actually ended up getting a term sheet done with a larger company. And it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm like, I have all this knowledge and information. Why can I not share it? So again, about me, I'm a builder and seller. I'm not a CEO type of person. I get bored really, really quickly. So I like to build things and get out of there. Now, mind you, I did this with no capital. I did this with no knowledge of the industry. And then I did it again. I actually, as that was going through the process of due diligence, I started a pharmaceutical newsletter where I would aggregate all the information from the FDA of new drugs coming online, new regulations, all these things that all these drug companies want to know. They want to know if the drug they're working on is going to have problems when it finally come out, because it's a long period, like 5 to 10 years average of some of these pharmaceutical drugs coming out. So that was great information for them. So I was selling that, and then I'm trying to sell it to a bigger company as well. So those are the two big companies that I'm in the process of selling right now. And even on paper, you probably can't see me, quote unquote, I'm paper rich, 9 figures. But again, that's not in stone. So, you know, I wanted to help people become multimillionaires. I struggled for so long, so I understand where you are. I understand if you don't have a business right now, how you may be feeling. I understand if you do have a business and you fail so many times, and if one thing go wrong, your whole mind says, "Oh, here we go again. I'm going to fail at this again." I've been there. I understand. And, again, I struggled for years until I discovered these 5 shifts. These 5 shifts will change your life. How do I know? Not because somebody told me. It's because I lived it. I lived it. My goal is to reach back and help as many struggling people as I can. That's my goal. My goal is to create at least 2,000 multimillionaires. But that's just a little bit about me and where I stand. Again, this is accumulation of 20 plus years of failures. How I came upon these shifts and created some of these shifts, or just put them all together. This will change your life. These 5 shifts, to implement these shifts, if you don't implement them, your life will continue to stagnate. You be where you are right now, and it's nobody's fault but yours. You'll continue to worry about your business. You always worry about income, not having enough money, not just, have you ever waken up in the morning and just had enough in your bank account where you didn't worry about your mortgage or a car payment, or if an emergency come up, or man, I have enough money to invest in this, or I have enough money to invest in that. That can drive you crazy, always worrying about not having enough. I understand. I've been there. Failed relationships. Your relationships fail because you're always concerned about your business or your income. I've been there. That's what's going to happen to you if you don't implement the 5 shifts. I'm going to walk you through these, all 5 of them today. Again, this webinar is no fluff. It's something that you can take today and implement today to change your life. Let's discover them. The first shift. You must command premium pricing. For whatever service or product you have, must be premium pricing. Now, I know some of you like, oh crap, I'm so scared to do that. And there's 2 reasons why we're scared of, commanding premium pricing of what we have, or what we can deliver. We don't think our expertise is worth that much. This okay. It is okay to feel that way. But I ask you, who is it? Whose responsibility is to tell you when you're an expert? Is it your friends going to tell you when you're an expert? Is it Facebook, Twitter? Who's going to tell you? Whose responsibility is it to tell you when you're an expert and you can start commanding premium pricing? Is it me? No, I'm telling you who it is. It's you right now. You're the one that can say, my information gets results. So therefore, I can charge and command premium pricing because I know it gets results. That's what it's about. I can't tell you when you're an expert. The gurus can't tell you when you're an expert. Just say you're an expert right now and start charging premium pricing for results. Or number 2, you know the information will bring results. You know this, but you're just scared to charge a higher price. A fear of, like, if you charge it, then now nobody's going to buy it. That's okay. And I'm telling you right now, the people that won't buy are the people you do not need. Those are the ones that will be a headache. Those are the ones that's going to be whining and complaining and not doing anything with your business. Those are the ones going to be complaining about insignificant things that don't even matter to their success. You don't want those people anyway. Some of the things that you're not selling information. You're not even selling your knowledge or your time. None of that matters whatsoever. The bottom line is you're selling results. People don't care about your knowledge. They don't care about your information. What they truly care about is, can you give them these results? Can you help them lose this much weight? Can you help them gain this much money? Can you make their life more easier by X%? That's what it's about. Can you get results for your customers and clients? Don't be cheap. You have a great product, but you're selling it, between $27 and $197. Do you see a problem with these prices? Seriously, look at those prices. You have a really great product, a really great service, but fear keeps you from selling at commanding a premium price. Well, I'm gonna show you a problem at selling at these cheap prices. When you underprice stuff, your customer probably is not going to really care. They're $200 out of their pocket. They didn't really do nothing with the information. There wasn't really driven. They're like, oh, they just chalk it up as a loss. No, it's just only $200. I mean, that's okay. That's a weekend of eating out and stuff. Oh, that's not a big deal. But this whole webinar, part of this webinar is about showing you how to make 6 figures per month. A lot of people think it's impossible, but it's not. I'm gonna show you the math, the numbers in a second. It will take you a Herculean effort to get 6 figures per month selling a $197 widget. Matter of fact, to reach $100K per month at $197, you'll have to sell 507 widgets per month. So you selling your product, service for $197, you have to sell 507 widgets per month. 507 people that you have to deal with per month. And this is why you must charge premium pricing. It is a whole lot easier to hit your income goals when you're charging, say, $3,000 chunks instead of charging $300. It's a big difference to reach those income goals. All of us have income goals. Now, your income goal may not be to hit 6 figures per month. You may be comfortable with making $20,000 a month. Get 4 clients at $5,000. Or you may want $60,000 a month. Get 10 clients at $6,000. Or $200,000 a month. Get 20 clients at $10,000. Now, would you rather deal with 20 clients and make $200,000 a month? Or would you rather deal with 507 clients selling them at $197 a month? Right. And at a $10,000 price point, you'll need fewer than 20 clients a month to have a multi-million-dollar business. Do you see how simple the math is? When I try to tell people how simple it is to make 6 figures per month, or how the math, if you just do the math, they was like, oh, it's a scam, it's a pyramid scheme. No, these are the numbers. Look at the numbers. Now, you can charge whatever it is that you want to charge for your results that you're going to get your customers or clients. But these are the numbers. The second shift. Be transparent. You must be transparent in everything you do. There's so many people are so jaded on the internet, and in this life that they don't trust anything you say, or they feel like you, okay, what's your agenda? What do you have going on? And it doesn't matter how good your marketing is, your presentation, your ad copy. If people feel like you're hiding something, then they're not going to deal with you. So you must be transparent. And truly, what that means is just have no hidden agenda. Whatever it is, everything that you do in life, when we was in the Air Force, it was integrity in everything that you do. Meaning, when no one's looking, you're still doing the right thing. And, just have that type of mentality that I'm being transparent with myself, with my friends, with my family. This is what I want. I don't really want C, but I'm telling you I want A. No, I'm gonna tell you I really want C. Whatever C is, it could be whatever it is. Have no hidden agenda. Be transparent. We people can feel when someone is feeding them BS. We can feel it, and it irks us, and we're like, "Oh my goodness! If this person don't get out my face, or if this person don't stop emailing me, or whatever the case may be." So that's the second shift, and it's really, really freeing when you allow yourself to be transparent, not to have any hidden agenda. Yes, this is what I want. You can say yes or no to it. That's okay. I'm fine with that. But I'm letting you know this is what I stand for and this is what I want. Be transparent in your business. The third shift, eliminate neediness. And what I mean by being needy is you need someone or someone to do something for you, a favor, get someone's attention, a mate, a job, trying to sell someone your product or service, or anything else you want. Neediness repels people like leprosy. You have been around people that acted needy, from copywriting ads to sale pitches to dates to pickup lines to bosses on the job. You feel that neediness from coming off of them, and you're like, get away from me. That repels you in the opposite direction. So you must eliminate neediness out of your life. This is the third shift. This is the shift I learned. And I've learned this shift by actually going through divorce and being through, I really need this person. My life is never going to be the same, blah, blah, blah. Actually, at the end of it all, my life is a whole lot better. But at that time, I couldn't see that. And at that time, I had to eliminate neediness and really become self-reliant and really look upon myself with everything that I do. And my whole life changed. Are you guilty of doing these things? You talk a lot when trying to persuade someone to do what you want, be it an idea, a plan, a pitch, try and get a date, or anything like that. Asking people to spend time with you instead of inviting them to hang out wherever you're going to be at. You're afraid of not being liked. We all try to get that social proof. It's okay not to be liked. You get emotional when someone tells you no. Fear losing people in your life, loved ones, friends. Have trouble saying no to people. Apologize all the time. Here is one of the cures. It's many things you can do to eliminate neediness, but this thing right here will definitely help you out. Don't ask people to hang out with you anymore. Already go do something and invite them along with you. Don't be like, hey, you want to go such and such place or whatever? No, don't do that. Just be like, oh, I'm going to hang out here. If you want to meet up with me, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. When you start doing that, people they don't need me anymore. And what does that do? When people feel like you don't need them anymore, that makes them be around you all the more. And this not only for mates, but I've seen this in business. I've seen this through customers. I've seen this through clients. When you have this allure of, I don't need your business. What I'm truly trying to do is trying to help you. If you don't want it, that's fine by me. I hope you take whatever I've given you and you run with it and make it the best. People are drawn to that. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. I've worked with Justin before. He's a great, he didn't used to be great, but now he is. But his life drastically changed just by implementing this one shift right here. eliminate neediness from his life. He was a clingy, needy person. Nobody wanted to be able to hang around him. He was a passive aggressive. You've been around those people, they just drain the life out the room. So doom and gloom and all those type of things. He had zero friends. His personality was terrible, and he couldn't keep a job. But now Justin draws people like a magnet, from mates to business opportunities to everything. Now, right now, he's at very, very high figure, six figures per month. He's close to 6 figures per month. His life has changed forever just by implementing eliminating neediness from his life. Just this one shift. Now, I implemented all 5 of these shifts to take me from a zero to a hero. He implemented this, this one to really turn his life around. So just a quick recap of what we talked about so far. You must command premium pricing. Stop with the $27 ebooks. Stop with your some people I've seen develop some outstanding courses, but only selling them for $197. I'm like, won't you add some coaching and some Q&A to it and charge $2,000 to $5,000? Their life changed just like that. They went from selling a little bit to a whole lot more and making a whole lot more money and dealing with great customers and clients. And back to this premium pricing, I cannot leave without saying this. When I was going through my divorce, do you think I looked at $27 ebooks to fix what was broken? No, I did not. I went and searched the best, and I found the best, very, very best counselor, marriage counselor. Why would I pay for the best? Because the result was I wanted my marriage to stay together, and I want to become a better person, a better husband, a better father. Paid $8,000 for that. She still didn't want it. We still ended up getting divorced, but that's not the point. I still went through it by myself, and I became such a better person because of it. And that's what helped me understand about commanding premium pricing. That's what helped me understand about being transparent in my dealings with everyone. That's why it's so important to command premium pricing. Also, be transparent. Have no hidden agenda. Tell people what you want. Regardless how you think it makes you look. Tell them what you want. And be just honest. This is what I want. Yes, I'm trying to make a sale. So yes, I'm selling you on this. Or I'm trying to do this or that and the other. Yes, lady, I want your number. I'm not trying to play the games. Give me your number. No. Okay, fine. Move on. That's how it is. It's so liberating when you start thinking and acting this way. Eliminate neediness from your life. Stop asking. Stop worrying about people liking you or telling you no or all those things that really don't matter. What matters is you changing your life for the better. That you do everything that you can to improve your business and life. That's what matters. Once you do that, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to beat people off with a stick. Now let's look at how to leverage our time and scale without losing our minds. The 4th shift. You must leverage your time. You must disconnect everything from your time and income. That be your knowledge, results, all those things must be disconnected from your time and income. This is the only way you leverage into 6 figures per month on autopilot. This must be done. Now, many people I know that I work with, they do a lot of group stuff one-on-one. And I work with people in the personal development industry. I work with people in fitness industry. I work with people financial industry, every different types of industry. It doesn't even matter. Teachers, education, it doesn't matter. And everyone was working from one-on-one. I was like, oh, that takes a lot of time. And I know it takes a lot of time because I've done that. When I was going around and trying to talk to all these businesses about protecting their, protecting themselves from fraud protection, I went through at least 100 businesses, email and talking to, and I've ended up getting 10. But looking back on that, that was so draining. Man, that drained my time. It was so tedious. Even with all the automated tools, it was still tedious. I didn't like it. You must break away from this one-on-one type of training. Whatever it is that you're doing right now. If you have a business and if you look at your process right now, you must break away from that. Do everyone in a group. Do all your sales in a group. Create webinars. Do group calls. Do everything that you can to tell your information one time and get it and let it be told over and over and over again. I haven't met a 7-figure earner or anyone like that have not really taken advantage of leveraging their time, and they gotten great results. Again, if you don't have a program, a product, or service that you can do a group, we can help you do that. We can help you get there. It doesn't matter if you don't have a business right now, or if you do have a business and you're looking to rework some things and make things more efficient. We can help you leverage to where you get everybody in a group and stop doing one-on-ones. Bad. Stop doing one-on-ones. Justin used to work about 60 to 80 hours in his business per week. Now that he uses leverage, that has went down to 12 hours a month. Let me say it again, 12 hours a month, not 12 hours per week, 12 hours per month. And again, he's close to 6 figures per month right now. He has mastered leverage. And when you put leverage plus automation equals winning. And what I mean by that, let me show you. You went to this webinar, you want to learn how to make 6 figures per month on autopilot. This is how you do it. You create a product or service with premium pricing. Do not charge that week $27 to $197. Don't charge that. Charge premium pricing. You get your product, make it premium, command premium pricing. Do some Facebook ads to target your market. Have a webinar registration page that they can go to. They'll sign up for it, and then you take them to a sales page. Voila, money in the bank. That's how simple it is. You getting paid even while you're sleeping. You wake up the next morning with great clients enthused to work with you. Not the whiny ones that like, that want the whole world because they paid you $27. No, you'll be working with great clients and customers that are willing to do whatever you tell them to do. You're sleeping and you're commanding premium pricing. And you're getting premium pricing because you delivering results, not knowledge, not information. Deliver results. Even though I did get divorced, but I really didn't. The marriage counseling gave me different type of results, not the ones I was looking for. But I think it turned out better for me. My life is so much better. I know a lot of people they think their life is over and all this other jazz, but I truly love my life. I really, really do. But leveraging your time through automation will get you to 6 figures per month very, very quickly on autopilot. Think about this. You created a product, you have it automated, so you waking up to like, you charging $3,000 for your product, whatever it is. It could be coaching, it can be a mastermind group, it can be business consultant, it can be fitness, it can be personal development, life coach, whatever it is. And you wake up the next morning and you have 6 sales on a Saturday morning, 6 sales for $3,000. That was an $18,000 day, and it happened while you were sleeping. That's how you leverage. That's how you make 6 figures per month. Remember the math. You control it. If you want to make $20,000 a month, sell a product for, sell it for $5,000, whatever it is. You can do it. That's how you leverage. That's how you use automation to automate that. People's like, oh, when I used to tell people this, they looked at me crazy, like I had a second head, or they said, oh, that sounds kind of, you selling a pyramid scheme, or that sounds scammy. No, I'm telling you, here are the numbers. Listen, your mind have to expand to see these things. I hope I have expanded your mind to the possibility of what you can do right now in your business, or currently if you don't have a business. The 5th shift, invest in mentoring. Everyone should have a mentor. Mentoring brings 2 things. It brings new ideas and accountability. I bet you right now you have all different types of new ideas for your business right now, or new revenue for your business, or a new business. You're like, man, I never thought of that. I can automate this process, and I can automate that, and so on and so forth. Invest in mentoring. Again, this is the 5th shift. This is the final shift. But all 5 of these shifts is what helped me take me from a 0 to a hero. This is what I've learned in my 20 plus years as an entrepreneur, not because somebody told me, it's because I lived it. I lived this. I know what it's like going without a mentor. I struggled. I think I would have been successful a lot quicker if I had mentors earlier in my career. If I didn't be like, oh, I can do it. Screw y'all. You don't want to help me. I can figure it out myself. That's, I can be like that sometimes. But you don't have to. What I'm trying to do is save you all the heartache and pain I went through. Now, if you implement these 5 shifts, I will save you from 90% failure rate. If you implement these shifts, it will save you 90% of a failure rate. How do I know? Because I've done it. Once I implemented all 5 shifts, my life drastically changed. A good mentor will give you good ideas and ensure you act upon them. Like a good coach. Rah, rah, yeah, yeah, go, Jim, go. Go, Sally, yay. A great mentor will not only do that, but then some. He will actually put powerful people around you that have similar goals, to have 6 figures per month, or create more time and more freedom, and all those different types of things. When you have many, many successful people around you, your mind expands to the possibility. So say you're making $5,000 per month, but when you start meeting and talking to someone that's making $600,000 to $800,000 a month, you're like, your mind starts to expand. You start to elevate to that person's level. Your effectiveness exponentially increases tenfold. Success becomes contagious. I've seen it. When I was around more successful people than myself, it was like the cooties. I caught it. I caught the success bug. Everything. I can't explain it to you. It sounds like hocus pocus, but it's not. When you hang around successful people, when you talk to successful people, it rubs off on you. You are successful as your 5 closest friends. That's why I had to upgrade mine. I have gotten so many ideas with talking with people, like-minded people, in 15 minutes than I have talked to friends and families for 10 years. Great ideas that I implemented right away, and made money from. Actually, this idea that I'm doing now came from just a group of us just talking. And it was like, Tadaro, I can't believe how fast you was able to sell a product that didn't exist, validate it, get businesses to actually sign for something that they really couldn't see, and then get the money, hire a developer, get it built, bare bones basic of it, and then you have the audacity to sell it to a bigger company. I was like, well, when you put it that way, it does sound crazy. But when I was doing it, that was my plan. That's what I wanted to do. But he was like, you need to show people and teach people how to do this. You failed a lot and you did a lot of things. I was like, no, I done MLM. I did stuff next door. I mean, I did almost everything you can think of on the internet. I'm a writer. I've written a book on Amazon. I did the Facebook things. I mean, I've done several things, and all of them for naught. Because you know what I did? I went and bought a $27 product or $197. Thought that was going to be the end all be all, and that was going to be okay. My life didn't change until I implemented all these things and invested in a mentor and a mastermind group that actually took me to another level. And I continue to climb because as the higher level I go, I get to be around higher level individuals to expand my mind. Now, let me tell you, 6 figures per month, in my mind, is small compared to where I want to be. Now, paper, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, quote unquote. You can't see me doing a quote unquote, air quotes, over $600 million. Excuse me, I get choked up every time I think about that because it's amazing. But that's in paper. That deal can fall through and I not get anything. So I'm still just like you. And I'm still reaching back to help people. That's the greatest passion I have. I'm just going to be transparent about that. I want to help. I want to create as many multimillionaires as I can. And trying to get you to 6 figures per month, that's a great way to do it. That's a great start. So I promise you today how to get anything you want in your business. More money, more free time, how to automate that, how to use leverage to do it, how to command premium pricing, develop super confidence by stop being so needy, and how to obtain financial freedom and with all the time you want in the world to give back to charities, to give back to your family and friends. This is what it's all about. The money is not that important once you get to a certain point. Once you get past of paying your bills, once you get past of getting your house, getting your toys, helping your family and friends, then it doesn't matter. Then you got to find your greater purpose. But you can't find your greatest purpose, or it's harder to find when you're in debt or when you're always worrying about where your next customer or client is going to come from. So all the gurus talking out of the side of their neck saying, oh, it's easy, but they forgot what it was like when they had nothing. When they was bootstrapping their business, or they didn't have a credit card to start a business, or they didn't have rich friends and family to help them. When they had to research everything on their own. Or you have a business right now and you pay the $27 or $197 to try to get your business back on track. And you ended up with fool's gold. Again, shift number 1, command premium pricing. Don't underprice yourself. You're an expert when you say it. I cannot tell you when you're an expert. This stuff I've learned is not through some other information online. It's because I've lived it 20 plus years. And I know what works because I lived it. Not because somebody told me to or I read some type of report. No, I've lived this. Be transparent with what you want. Eliminate neediness. Shift 3. Number 4. Shift 4. Leverage your time. And shift 5. Invest in mentoring. And I would like to add a sixth one if I could. Persistence and determination. Listen, I don't know what it is about me that kept me going and persevering for 20 plus years. To see victory snatched from me almost every single time. I done the network marketing and I was fooled into thinking that that was my own business. That fooled me. That's when I learned about truly being my own boss. When somebody else is writing a check, you're not the own boss. When somebody else's name is on that check, you're not the boss. I worked with a MLM company. I was doing okay. I made about $5,000 a month. And I was so excited. I was in the military at that time too. And I was so excited. I mean, this was working. Guess what happened about a month later? You guessed it. The owner took all the money from all the people in the downline, just disappeared overnight. Heartbroken. I was like, this is terrible. I mean, devastated. I finally had success or somewhat of success, and it was snatched from me. And then my sponsor called me and was like, hey, let's jump into something else. And I was like, and do that all over again? Heck no, I'm not doing it again. I would never do that again. But that's what they do. They just go from one, they take their downline from one opportunity to the next. That's how they live. And I live like that. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. I've been through a lot. I've lost a lot. I went through bankruptcy. To do these 5 shifts, I should have gave people would have given up a long time ago. People's like, I don't know how you still do it. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I tried to quit several times. It's just something within me that won't let me. It won't let me give up. You out there, don't give up. No matter how many times you failed, no matter how many times somebody has told you no, or that your idea is dumb, I'm telling you right now, keep at it. People told me the same thing. Keep at it. You can do it. These 5 shifts alone, plus the 6th one, determination, perseverance. They will make you happier, feel more alive, and get you to six figures per month, monthly, quick. Now, if you don't want to get 6 figures per month, that's okay. If you're fine with getting $20,000 a month, that's okay. I mean, I don't know too many regular 9-to-5 jobs that's giving out $20,000 a month anyway. If that's what you want to do, that's okay. You can do that. People goals are different. And that's okay. Just because my goal may be higher or lower than somebody else's, it doesn't mean anything. If I want to make $1 million a month, I mean, that's my prerogative. That's what I want to do. Don't let anybody talk you out of your goals, and don't let anybody make you feel bad on the money you want to make for yourself. Don't let anyone do that. You have a choice. You have a choice today. I know, again, first of all, I'm sorry. Thank everyone for joining. I have over 450 people on right now. I'm so grateful and I'm humble to be able to serve you and help you get to 6 figures per month, get a business on demand. I love it. I thank it. I appreciate you. Now, back to, you have a choice. You can continue to do what you're doing and get the same results. You know, a lot of people, we call that insanity. But also, how many of y'all remember seeing The Matrix? When Neo was going to see Morpheus and they were in the car. But the day before, Agent Smith put that weird insect device through his belly button. And they were telling him, we got to find that thing. He was like, no way, this is crazy. I'm not doing this. And that lady was like, either you get out or you do exactly what we tell you to do. And as he opened that door, as it's rainy and gloomy and dark, Trinity was like, Neo, you've been down that road. You've bought that $27 product. You bought that $197 product. You signed up for that blog. Did it change your life? How many blogs have you joined? How many subscriptions do you have? We all know the choices that we make is that's the results. Our choices are results. Our results are our choices. So either you can be like Neo and stay in the car. It's like, I'm gonna do something different. I'm truly gonna take the step to change my life. Or you can make that decision and just choose not to implement these 5 shifts. Tadaro doesn't know what he's talking about, even though he's been through it for 20 plus years, even though he's been through all this heartache and pain that I may be currently going through, that my life is not going to change if I don't implement these things. Do you want to sit there and look at yourself around this time next year in April? It's like be in the same predicament, keep going, bouncing from one thing to the other to find something. You bouncing from one product to the next. Stop. It's time to stop. It's time to get serious. Implement these 5 shifts. Would you rather look back a year from now making 6 figures per month, having much freedom as you want, doing your own webinars, creating your own mastermind groups, leading people, building business, whatever it is that you want to do, leading customers to the greatest time of their life, or anything, serving results to everyone? It's your call. But I know what this does. I've done it. I'm doing it. And I'm showing people how to do it. I'm reaching back. Are you going to reach your hand towards mine and let me pull you with me? If we work together, now you can take these 5 shifts plus be persistent and run with it. Or we also have an 8-week course that we teach you how to build a business and market it from scratch. Now this is for people that don't have a business. Or we can actually help you break down your current business and show you your weaknesses in that business and make it more efficient and teach you how to automate certain processes to where you get paid while you sleep. Now, once the 8-week course is over with, you'll be automatically assigned to the mastermind group. And usually I charge the mastermind group a monthly rate of $5,000 per month. But with you joining, it's going to be free for life. So you never have to pay any monthly fees with the mastermind group. Now, with my other mastermind group, I do charge. Because that, again, if you really understand the power of mastermind groups, you truly learn a lot of things through osmosis. Truly. And I encourage anyone and everyone on this call, all 400 plus of you, to get in a mastermind group somewhere. But again, once the course is completed, your 8-week course of building you up a business or tearing down your business and building it back up and automating things, we will definitely then show you how to automate it. Command premium pricing, advertise, webinar registration, webinar sales page, get paid. Boom. Put all that on automation. Your sales funnel will be on automation. Will be automated. This is how you make 6 figures per month on autopilot. Can you do it selling $27, $197 widgets? Yes, but it'll take 507 people for you to do that. Would you rather deal with 507 people per month, or would you rather deal with 20 to 30 people per month, depending on how much you are charging? 20 people a month at $5,000, that's $100,000. 20 people that want results, that will get results. And we look for 100% success rate. We hate people that fail. We want everybody to get success. Who is this for? This is for the person, the individual that is committed to hitting your goals for your business and life. You must be willing to invest in yourself. Again, what is the alternate for you? To go to another webinar, to go to another conference, to go and buy another $27 product or $197 product, go to the latest and greatest. No, these 5 shifts are timeless. That's what I've understood about them. They're not trendy. They're timeless. That's why some of them can sound familiar and some of them don't. But I've been hearing them almost 20 years ago. And again, I just put them together. I mean, there's many more things you can do, but once I put them together, that's what happened for me. I went from a zero to a hero. I went from bankruptcy and debt to quote unquote wealthy. And it feels good. It feels good for what I can do for my family and my friends and the charities I love to give to and reaching back and helping people. It feels really good. And I want you to feel that same way. I want you to stop having anxiety about your business and worrying about where your customers and clients are going to come from the next month or the next day. Sometimes you need a little help. So actually, we have an application that you can apply for. Again, spaces are limited. It's a little questionnaire to see if you'd be a good fit for the program. This is an 8-week course that'll train you, that'll hold your hand. Sometimes we need that. I wish somebody would gave me an offer like this 20 years ago. I would probably be a billionaire by now. I'm not even joking. I'm saying that with no smile on my face whatsoever. I would be a billionaire right now. Sometimes we need that person to kick us in the butt and tell us what we need to do. Apply today while we have spaces. Your results is guaranteed. Again, it's not about knowledge. It's not about information. It's about getting you results guaranteed. Again, I thank you for your time. You can see it popping up. Apply. Once this webinar is over with, you're going to be taken to the screen to apply. Go ahead and apply. Fill it out, the application, and we'll get back with you in 24 to 48 hours to let you know if you have gotten in. Again, if not, you can go back to your life, and I'll see you next year or whenever. You'll still be buying the same $27 product. You don't want that anymore in your life. I don't want that anymore in your life. It's time to make a change today. Your results are guaranteed. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you letting me in your home or wherever it is that you are right now. Thank you. Thank everybody on here. It was remarkable and it's humbling. 400 people plus were on here. Again, thanks. Thanks for your time. I can't wait to see all the application that's going to come through. I'm so excited to reach back and help you become a multimillionaire if you so desire. But at the very least, to get you 5 figures per month in freedom. Thanks for your time. This is Tadaro Jarrett. Take care. Hear from you soon. Bye-bye.